Greetings from Las Vegas. I am now on the west side of the valley, heading up to 215. This morning will be a short ride. It's a chilly one out. Temp says it's only about 47 degrees. It's a Sunday morning in January 2025. We are headed to the Suncoast Casino to get shiny pancakes from Dupar's Cafe. We have been hooked on these things for years. The history on that is when we started coming here as tourists back in '99, we found a little cafe at the Golden Gate Casino on Fremont Street, the oldest hotel casino in the city. They had a little cafe or diner called the Bay City Diner. So good. It was just, we loved it. Great staff, food was amazing, and it was done up like a classic diner should be done up. It was just incredible. So we were there, we frequented that as tourists. Even after we moved here, friends would come into town. Oh, you gotta try the Bay City Diner, it's so good. So we continued to do that. And at some point, a couple of brothers from Detroit started buying up a bunch of the properties on Fremont Street, including they changed the Fitzgerald's into the D, and they bought the Golden Gate. And one of the things that happened in there was the Bay City Diner was replaced with a cafe called Dupar's. Dupar's already existed a number of locations in California. I guess it's been around for quite a while. And they have a reputation for some of the best pancakes in the world. And we are not here to dispute that. So it's quite a long drive for us to get up here just to have pancakes once in a while, but it's an excuse for a drive, or a ride, so why not? So this is up at the Suncoast Casino, kind of the northwest part of the Las Vegas Valley, a bit of a cruise from the Strip. And it's a smoky day today. I think we're seeing, part of the forecast actually said smoke for part of the morning, that when we see the fires in Southern California occasionally, I assume that's what it's from, some of that smoke will have to actually drift all the way up into the Vegas area. So not seeing any ash or smelling smoke though, so it doesn't seem like it was as bad as they predicted. Here we are crossing Charleston Boulevard. That runs all the way over to the Strip. And up near Fremont Street. And we are coming up towards, there's Suncoast Casino. There's also, Tivoli Village. Big shopping area, business area, that sort of thing. I think we're coming up the backside. Okay, so there's Suncoast straight ahead from us. Typically we come in a different route but it was probably directing us, avoiding the 15. There's a lot of construction going on right now, so. But yeah, there's the sign up ahead for the Suncoast already. Pretty cool. And Tivoli Village is that interesting looking village structure on the right. And then over here, I don't even know what that is. Housing, I assume, condos. I don't think it's part of Suncoast. Really cool looking buildings. Only been into Tivoli a few times, and it's it's pretty far for us, technically, because we're spoiled and we don't like to go too far if we're going out for dinner and that sort of thing, but really nice area in there. This whole area up here is pretty nice. the elevation is slightly higher than the rest of the valley here, so it's a little cooler in the winter. They're more likely to get snow flurries occasionally, maybe once or twice a year, but then in the summer it's a couple degrees cooler in this area, so it's kind of a sought after area. Sitting and waiting at these lights is almost like waiting for your wife or girlfriend at the restroom. What's she doing in there? Finally. All right, pulling into the Suncoast after an excruciatingly long traffic light. Okay. Park in the parking lot like normal folks. And go get our shiny pancakes. There we go, plenty of space. All right, here we are at the Suncoast. About to head in, get some shiny pancakes. Still waiting for a friend to join us. We have the 2016 Corvette Stingray and the 2023 Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Explorer. Chilly morning, but not as bad as we thought. Thought we'd be freezing our heinies off, but it was actually not too shabby. So let's head on in. This. All right. Up this huge escalator. Well, let's just take the stairs, man. We don't get enough. We don't get enough. We don't get enough steps in, right? So this place is actually pretty nice.
Have you ever tried their steakhouse?
There's one upstairs. We went.
Right here.
Maybe they moved it down here. Or used to be you'd have to go right there. Oh, I don't know. There was one where we went up and it was you had to go up an elevator to get to the steakhouse.
That was it over there.
Yeah. So and then there's Dupar's. Dupar's. I'm ready for all the butter. Are you ready? Are you ready for buttery, shiny pancakes, Lori?
Yes, I am.
All right.
My favorite.
Another nice thing about this place is they're pretty busy. Their giant display case. I think we go to the right. With all of their baked goods. Oh, you know it's going to be good when you see that. Okay, here's the shiny pancakes. This is what we drove all this way for. Getting close there. They soak them with butter, so you don't even have to do that. They don't even bring butter to the table because there's so much butter on them already, and I guess that's part of why they're so good. Crispy around the edges, super good, ain't cheap. Bacon's like $40 for a side, but no, it's not that bad. But it's all worth it. Plenty of syruping on everything. So why don't you dig in and have a bite and tell me if it was worth the drive. They're so gooey with all that butter.
It's always worth the drive. I can tell you that.
Worth the drive?
Worth the drive.
Okay. Well, we will tear into it and see how much damage we can do to this Vegas stack, as they call it, of 3 pancakes here. Alright, that'll do it for another short trip with Desert Drifts to Shiny Pancakes at Dupar's Cafe at the Suncoast Casino up in the northwest part of the valley outside Las Vegas. We thoroughly enjoyed our pancakes again. We ate all the crispy parts around the outside and left the inside because it's just too much to eat. So a Vegas stack for 2 people to share, just about perfect. So if you enjoy these videos from us, feel free to go down there, like and subscribe, and we will continue busting these things out when we can. And until then, drive carefully and come back soon.